your shoes again, please.
He's my best mate, Ray. That's the thing. So why would... How could I? I mean, Ray. You'd be the first to say that about us being mates. And we've been going to that club for... I don't know how long. 10 years? No, bet you it's more. That's right. Val was just a toddler when me and Ray started going there. Yeah, you probably know it. The club. It's no great shakes, to be honest. But we got used to it somehow, like it was a regular haunt in the end. It's just round the corner from the Crown up the steps. So, Val, how old is she now? 20? 21? One minute, they're holding your hand like they'll never let go. Next, they're... She'll give me a row for not getting her age right. She can be a bit fearsome at times, Val. I'm treading on eggshells in case she goes off on one. Wife says she takes after me. I don't see it myself. So, anyway. It's been a big help to me, knowing Ray. He took my mind off Val leaving. Empty nest syndrome, they call it, don't they? Yeah. We always meant to have more kids, it just didn't happen. So Val was... Well, she was everything, really. To me, anyway. Felt so bloody quiet when she left. It was hard going into her room, seeing her stuff just where she dumped it, posters on the walls. Aha! And there was this old rabbit, no ears, stuffing coming out of him. She wouldn't go anywhere without him when she was little. I operated on him a couple of times, to shove the stuffing back in. So there he was, sat on the shelf, looking sorry for himself, and I thought, it's okay, mate, I know how you feel. Tell you what, it felt like going into a bloody museum. Yeah. Me and the wife, we just sat there afterwards like we forgot what we were for. So Ray was a godsend, really. I'd meet him down the club on a Saturday. Wife wasn't bothered. She's a big Casualty fan. I can't stand the bloody thing. As soon as the music's on, I'm out of there. Ray was waiting. Pint lined up. We get stuck in then. Maybe some snooker. He's better than me at snooker, no contest. But after a couple of pints, who gives a toss anyway? There was always something going on at the club, and when there was a match, like there was yesterday, well, it was a ritual then, and it was always good tempered, even though we're on different sides. Never a bad word, only in jest. So I don't see how they can. I mean, why would they? He's a bit of a short ass, Ray. He won't argue the toss about that. Even if he can be bloody argumentative about the game. Yeah. He gets a bit heated. All good-tempered, though, like I said. Yeah. I must be... at least 6 inches taller. Little and large, some of them call us. Doesn't bother us though. It's what you've got from the neck up that counts. That's what Ray always says. I agree. No contest. Anyway. Yesterday we took a bit of a beating. Wales did, I mean. I concede that. Funny, isn't it? Most of the time I feel at home here. My wife, she's a Gloucestershire girl. She wanted to settle in this part of the world. So we did. But match days, I don't know, I'm a bit discombobulated then. Suddenly I want to hop on the train to Cardiff, walk down St Mary's Street, sink a pint with the lads. I usually head for the Angel to get my fix of the singing. Last time it was Morriston Orpheus. These old guys stood on the stairs singing their hearts out. Carolyn's my favourite. It's an old rugby anthem. Not sure what it means, to be honest, but every time I hear it, it's brilliant, really. Cardiff on match days, like there's one big party going on. Yeah. And like suddenly I want to go home. Oh God. They put loads of sugar in this. If you haven't got diabetes when you come in, you'll bloody well have it before you go out. Maybe Ray got me a bit on the raw. I'm not that sensitive normally. But something he said just pushed a button and he was laughing. I don't know what it is, but Ray's got this laugh. Not his normal one, that's okay. But this one, it's a bit sneery. And he was woohooing at the TV screen. We've had words about that before. Anyway, fair dues to Ray. Wales were all over the shop. Never got the ball from the breakdown. Gave away penalties, collapsing the scrum. No, definitely we were hopeless. So like I said, he must have got me a bit on the raw. I have to be honest, I'd had a skinful by then. And I was thinking I'd leave Ray to it. Casualty would be long finish, but nope. He said he was coming. So we were like stood there saying goodbye to one of the bouncers. You have to have bouncers these days. You never know what sort of low life is going to come up the stairs. So I put my pint down while I went for a piss. And when I came back, the glass was there on the table, but it was empty. And Ray was wiping the foam from his lips and laughing. I don't know what happened then. Well, I do. It was that thing when someone presses a button. So I grabbed him by his jacket. And he was giving a sneery laugh and saying, "What is your problem, Ifor?" And I said, I can't remember the exact words, but the bouncer, you know, something like, "Did you just drink my effing pint?" Maybe there's a couple more expletives in there. And Ray gave his sneery laugh, and I just... So I gave him a shove. I mean, it was nothing. Just a little shove. But we were at the top of the steps. I must have caught him off balance. Well, he'd had a skinful too. And down he went. Stone steps. I think I tried to grab him. Save him, like. It's all in slow motion when something like that happens. But when I looked down, he was just sprawled there, not moving. And there was this silence. I can hear it now. You don't expect to hear silence, do you? Then the action started again, like in Casualty. Only this was Ray. Oh shit, I thought, come on Ray, stop pissing around. The bouncer, he said I'd picked him up and hurled him down the steps like he was a rag doll. I didn't. It's just a little shove. Nothing. But I caught him off balance. Must have. We were mates. See? Me and Ray. That's the thing. Val will go off on one when she comes. I can hear her now. When she comes. I don't know what the bouncer said that for about the ragdoll. I can't get it out of my head. It was just a little shove, like you'd give someone who downed your pint when your back was turned. My brief will be here in a sec. I'll have to explain that. I mean about it just being a little shove. I should have hopped on the train to Cardiff this morning, shouldn't I? That was my mistake. I can see that now.
Dim ond calon lan a canu, canu'r dydd a'r chanu'r nos. Nid o'n gofyn bawed moethus a'r y byd na'r belau'n man, gofyn oer am galon hapus, calon onest, calon lan. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, ti caddiw na'r lilid los. Dim ond calon lan a'ch canu, canu'r dydd a chanu'r nos.